Hello friends, welcome to the channel once again. These days we are doing some important MCQs about Shakespeare. Shakespeare, a poet, writer, playwright who is considered to be the most prominent, most important writer of English language. We are covering MCQs related to Shakespeare. This is part 2, 10 questions we have already covered. Let us proceed to question number 11. So we are here on part 2 and we are continuing Shakespeare's MCQs. We will start from question number 11. 10 questions we have already covered, and please do not forget to share and subscribe the channel. On this channel you keep on getting additional material to study for your literature competitive exams. After completion of this video, please do tell me your score out of 10. 11 to 20 questions we will cover. Look at each question before I tell you the answer. Try to think of it yourself and score yourself as well. You can watch these videos over and again so that your concepts become completely concrete. Question number 11. Which of the following plays of Shakespeare has an epilogue? Is it Tempest? Is it Henry IV Part 1? Is it Hamlet, or is it Twelfth Night? All these questions are frequently repeated questions of various competitive exams, and you will be highly benefited out of it. Option A here is the correct answer. The epilogue of the play The Tempest by William Shakespeare begins with the character Prospero. Next question, question number 12. Which of these plays by Shakespeare does not use cross-dressing as a device? The first thing, you are supposed to read the question very carefully. If there is a not, there is a negative word in question, concentrate towards it. Many a times it happens that people just use cross-dressing, and whichever option they feel that it has cross-dressing, like As You Like It or any other, they go for it, and they tend to give the wrong answer because it was asked not. Let us go for the answer. As You Like It, is there a cross-dressing? Yes, there is a cross-dressing. Rosalind gets dressed up like Jenny Maid, and Julius Caesar, I think, is the correct answer here. In Cymbeline also there is a cross-dressing, and Two Gentlemen of Verona में Julia की cross-dressing है. Julia is a young noblewoman from Verona. In the play, she disguises herself as a boy and follows her boyfriend to Milan. Two Gentlemen of Verona, there is cross-dressing. Cymbeline में Imogen charms herself into the hearts of her brothers and Belarius as the boy Fidel. Cymbeline, there is cross-dressing. As You Like It, there is cross-dressing. Two Gentlemen of Verona, there is cross-dressing, but no cross-dressing in Julius Caesar. Here comes next question. We are supposed to arrange few plays of Shakespeare according to their periods, early, middle, late of composition. Look at all the options. हमें 4 options दी गई हैं. As You Like It, Love's Labour's Lost, Antony and Cleopatra, The Tempest, Midsummer Night's Dream. सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं यहाँ पर कौन सी ऑप्शन सही है. यहाँ पर ऑप्शन सी इज दी राइट वन. सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे लव्स लेबर लॉस्ट की, जो कि एक earlier comedy है शेक्सपियर की, and believed to have been performed in the beginning of 1590s. 1590s के बहुत ही शुरुआत की ये क्रिएशन है शेक्सपियर की. After that comes Midsummer Night's Dream. Midsummer Night's Dream is a comedy by William Shakespeare and first performed around 1596. After that comes As You Like It. As You Like It एक pastoral comedy है by Shakespeare. It is believed to have been written in 1599. After that comes Antony and Cleopatra. Antony and Cleopatra एक tragedy है by William Shakespeare, and the play was first performed by King's Men at either Blackfriars Theatre or the Globe Theatre around 1607. And The Tempest, being the last one, was written in 1610 or 11 most probably. So this option becomes the right one. Next question, question number 14. Falstaff is a character in which of the following play? Combination आंसर रहेगा हमारा यहाँ पर according to these options. Sir John Falstaff is a fictional character who appears in 3 plays by William Shakespeare. Falstaff, generally held to be Shakespeare's greatest comic character, appears in 3 plays: Henry IV, Henry IV again, and Merry Wives of Windsor. Okay, part 1 of Henry IV, part 2 of Henry IV, and Merry Wives of Windsor. So here from these options we can choose Henry IV part 1 and Merry Wives of Windsor. Option A, combination of A and B. Next question, what is Shakespeare's Venus and Adonais? Comedy, tragedy, narrative poem, or romance? Venus and Adonais is a narrative poem by William Shakespeare which was published in 1593, 1593, and it is probably his first publication. The poem tells the story of Venus, the goddess of love, of her unrequited love, and of her attempted seduction of Adonais, an extremely handsome young man who would love to go to hunting. Next question, question number 16. To whom did Shakespeare dedicate his first narrative poem, Venus and Adonais? Correct answer here is option C, Earl of Southampton. Shakespeare dedicated Venus and Adonais to the Earl of Southampton, to which many scholars believe he began a long friendship. Next question is a statement about Shakespeare. The statements about Shakespeare, the quotes given by Shakespeare are very important. So that is the reason I keep on telling you, you always need to study thoroughly. Let us go for this question. Who called Shakespeare an upstart crow beautified with our feathers? It is Robert Greene. Robert Greene's famous complaint about young Shakespeare, an upstart crow beautified with our feathers, is not entirely unjustified, I must say, though of course Shakespeare used the feathers he plucked from others to make wings that could fly in previously unimagined directions. An upstart is characteristic of someone who has risen economically and financially, लेकिन social skills अभी भी lack करते हैं. That person can be called an upstart. An upstart crow beautified with our feathers, a critique of Shakespeare by his rival Robert Greene in the Robert Greene's text Groat's Worth of Wit. Next question is related to this one, previous one. Who wrote the malicious pamphlet A Groat's Worth of Wit? इसी में upstart crow बोला गया है, bought with the millions of repentance against Shakespeare. The correct answer here is Robert Greene. Next question. Who ridiculed Shakespeare by saying that he knew small Latin and less Greek? The correct answer is option B, Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson famously wrote that Shakespeare had small Latin and less Greek. Ben Jonson, in the 1623 first folio, William Shakespeare said that William Shakespeare is the person who had small Latin and less Greek. Next question and last question of this part of the video. Who said Shakespeare has only heroines and no heroes? The correct answer here is option C, Ruskin, John Ruskin. Shakespeare is said to not have heroes in his comedies because of the significant role the lead female characters plays. This may not be as easily asserted for his tragedies and histories, however. John Ruskin said the statement that Shakespeare has only heroines and no heroes. John Ruskin was the leading English art critic of the Victorian era. Please do not forget to share and subscribe the channel. You may join the classes to cover all the topics in detail, and there is a link given in description. Clicking on that link, you may make an admission related query. Thanks a lot for watching and best of luck for your exams.